It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Oh, good move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Myles Murphy. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. Waddle, the motion man right. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Washington's got it. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's a gain of 13.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
I've met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league the big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 10 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus is getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
First out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Nope. Led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma, it's Murray.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
He was brought down
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Murray now. And he fires one incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
To throw, it's Murray. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me?
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Miami set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason. Whether it's through...
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Pass knocked away by Alontae Taylor.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 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 1st and 10 at the 42-y Now Murray off play action. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Murray now running left off the option. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 8.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And he complete to Okonkwo. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They'll run with Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Another Jets first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball.
Murray fighting, lost the football. It's a foot race. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Able to slither by. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jets offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Motion, motion, motion.
Hall again on second down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A Run straight ahead with Achane. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. In motion right here, Washington. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Miami.
7-7, our score after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Again, it's Achane. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The tackle made at the 12.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks.
Get him.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
From the gun, Murray. Caught by Wilson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Option play, here's Hall. to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now a 2nd and 2. Murray now to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Paul want to give up the middle. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Turpin, a little juke. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think you earned yourself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2, your number 3 running backs. You want them to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Dolphins offense returning to the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down.
They'll give this to Achane. Oh, what a juke into space. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Well, they'll run it here on the Jet sweep. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Dolphins.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Completes it again to Dobbs. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown,
And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this out to the 25. The home team's offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And as we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
The Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Throwing now is Murray. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Okonkwo, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Dances by him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
6 yards. It's third down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Water. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position, and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
16 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There's Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 37-yard line.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
First down.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
27-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. It's a catch and run of 86 yards. Touchdown. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Jaden Higgins. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Bo Nix hooking up with the veteran Cortland Sutton. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Broncos lead it at the half in a game that could have big-time implications in the AFC playoff race. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On play action, it's Murray. This pass out wide to Hall. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Murray going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they doubled it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 46.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Here's a give to Hall. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At the Dolphins.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Well, he'll find Hall. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 20.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun now from Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Jets.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's second and 10. Murray now running right on the option. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Murray now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 13 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Dolphins 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
The Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Murray. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Dolphins 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Oh, able to avoid him. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely...
Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 24.
Jets 45.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They trail here by 20. 4 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And that will come the offense as they take over. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Murray now going to do it himself. A good decision in the end. The pull it and run gets him 9 yards and a first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. 83 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Murray off play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
That's good for a Jet.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the gun, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll complete this one to Watson. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Murray. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
The Folks' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So now here come the Dolphins. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
Now back to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
10 yards. And the Dolphins first
Dobbs goes in motion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jets are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
New York set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Right at midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll look to throw here. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. The Jets are bringing a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He'll get it up near midfield at the 49 before being taken down. But just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hall again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the Jets, 1st down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
A handoff for Hall. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 33. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Hall again on 2nd down. Nifty move. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Now Hall. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. Here's Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Right.
They'll run with Hall. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll try to run with Hall. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here we go, Scott. Green 9, go.
They'll try to run it here with Hall. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.